given us the gift of life, so we are here again and again. God has given us a chance that we have woken up. It is in the midday. It is like noon. It is 3. Actually, it is 3 or 4. So we are here at our beautiful farm. Guys, welcome to my life, and I really appreciate. So we are here, and I had seen that this was a long time, and I saw that I should show you here, guys. Let me wipe this camera over here. Sometimes you may get frustrated as what you plant at your farm, what you have at your farm, like, and you start asking yourself some questions. What's happening here? What's going on here at your farm? You should know that sometimes not all things that can do well, like it's the outcome. Maybe it may be good, maybe it may be bad. It depends, guys, how you put your things. As from here, I had been working here for some time now, assisting my sister on this farm over here. They're like a month. I haven't been here, like as I can say. But then God has pushed me over here, as I can say, guys. So welcome to the channel, welcome to the live stream, and I appreciate the love of the village. And it's over like this, and the weather today is not that good. Actually, the month of we are on the month of July, so it's like we expect some rain. Like it comes, it goes. So, like now, yesterday it didn't rain. Like the other day, we received some rain, a little bit of rain. But here we are, guys. It is in the afternoon from the village Africa, East Africa, as you see. Welcome to the live stream, and I hope you are having a very wonderful day outside there. And God bless you as you come to support me, guys. So this is how the village looks, and we have so many different things. You saw from the picture there is a house behind me. Actually, it is a old house. It is old. The house is old, as you see over there. Actually, and here the houses are not that near, as you see. Others are over there. Even if someone kicks you when you are here, maybe, I don't know, because the house itself is so single, like, and sometimes you may ask yourself questions here in the village. Sometimes if you are living alone, you are under problems, like, so, and the other house is just far away, like over there. That's another house. You can see the white over there. That's where the house is. So if you are staying somewhere like here and you are around, if you have some grandchildren, maybe you wanna come and stay like together, like, so as togetherness makes someone just to be strong, as I can say. So here at our farm, we have a lot of stuff, like we have avocados over there, but I don't know whether they are the foreign, like sometimes, there was someone who was the, the even others, they get ripe and they fall down like that. But then, and my sister is not near over here. She's just far away, like the house is far away. Here we have pumpkin leaves. These are I don't know whether people know what Farmer Liz. Thank you so much, Farmer Isa. Welcome to the live stream. I don't know whether people know that pumpkin leaves is eaten. Do you know like that? Pumpkin leaves is eaten. So there are some people who just go to the supermarket to buy some stuff, like Doreen. Good afternoon. How are you? Welcome, Doreen. So you eat pumpkin and you don't know whether you can eat also the leaves of pumpkin. So if you are like here, guys, we eat pumpkin leaves, and some people elderly are advised to eat pumpkin leaves. It is very sweet, guys, if you fry it with some onions, and with what? Some onions, some what can I say? And some tomatoes. They are very lovely. This one here, you can have it when you have cooked it. You're gonna have it with the rice. I tried it with the rice, guys, and it was very sweet. It was very sweet and lovely. Very sweet and lovely. So my sister told me, she didn't tell me that I want to plug. Hey, Doreen, welcome to the live stream. So I've decided just to, my sister is not feeling well. That's why you see me coming to the farm like to help her. Like, so I need to black the pumpkin leaves so that I like to her so that she's gonna cook. Maybe she's gonna have it for dinner like. So welcome. If you get pumpkin leaves somewhere, or you can grow it if you have somewhere like a specific place that you have at your farm, or even if you have a big compound, you're gonna plant something like this. They're so sweet, guys. And if you add a coconut milk, it's gonna be special. It's gonna be a special meal that you are having. Like as I say, it's also a traditional vegetables. So here I want to black some. Also I need some a little bit because I need also to maybe to cook it. Ooh, let me know in the comment section, guys. Have you ever eaten pumpkin leaves? This is in Kisii. Mama Isa, yes, this is Kisii. So you can eat pumpkin leaves. Pumpkin leaves they're nice vegetables, as you see. They're very nice. Also, we have some other vegetables, but you're gonna not give your someone who is more than 60 years. You're gonna not give him or her. You don't need to give him like sukuma wiki. Sukuma wiki sometimes, hey, it remains on the gaps of. Let me place it over here. If you are, they don't like sukuma wiki. Why? Because they say that they go inside the teeth, like, so they don't like. If they say sukuma wiki, if you bring it on the table, no one is gonna eat, like. But this is the best vegetable, as I see. This is the best vegetable that you're gonna try it. Farmer Isa, if you come to Kisii, I'm gonna cook this for you. It's very lovely. It's so much lovely. So Doreen, I don't know what is it being, but I haven't seen it at the supermarkets. Like you may find it at a local markets. You're gonna find it over there. But in the supermarkets, it is very rare to find these vegetables at the market, at the supermarket. So sometimes you should try to eat every type of vegetable. Just try. We're in Kisii, Nyamira. We are in Nyamira County, Famaisa. Nyamira County. Nyamira County is Kisii also. Yeah. So, this is what I say. If you have sukuma wiki like this one over here, you're gonna not give someone who is above 65 years or 60. They like. Instead, you prefer to give them the pumpkin leaves, and don't bring at the table the the sukuma wiki. So it is that. It sounds so like I can say it sounds. Here, this is where I'm going to put my vegetables over here. You see, this is a banana leaf. We have another one here that we have like two types. We have the other one there near the house. We have another one here, but mostly we don't. We have another one over there, but we usually pluck these two because the other one we wanted to have pumpkins. So if you want them to have some pumpkins, you don't need to pluck them like anyhow. So like I wanted to take it to my sister. Maybe she's gonna have it for dinner. We are looking for vegetables for dinner, like for dinner. These vegetables are for dinner, so I can say. Maybe if you are outside there, let me know in the comment section, guys, if you have ever tried these vegetables over here. Does it make sense? Like, but if you visit me, maybe I'm gonna cook it for you on a nice way. It is very good with just try it with spring onions. The outcome gonna be very good when you try it with you cook it with spring onions and some tomatoes. on some tomatoes. So today we are going to I want to surprise some people with the cooking, guys. With the cooking, it's very much amazing. You should try every vegetable that you find, like, because you may go to other tribes and you find that there is some vegetable that's come on that table and you say, no, I don't want to eat this, and it is like over time, like may come like late to someone's house, and you came late like a visitor. What do? You have to eat what you get on the table, because someone will not go and look for vegetables at night. What can you do? You're gonna have anything that you find on the table, like. So I was trying to explain to you how, if you love pumpkin, you should also try the the pumpkin leaves. But there are some other, like like the Chilesi people. They don't like such a vegetables. They don't like such a vegetables. These are vegetables for elderly, guys. So you have to be someone who loves everything. Like to my side, if I go like where can I say? And there is a reading that says, like, if you go to Britain, just do what you like they do it. You do it like they do it. So pumpkin leaves can give you, and it is very nutritious, guys. It is very nutritious, and if it is being brought on the table like sukuma wiki and the pumpkin leaves, I think you're gonna love this one more than the sukuma wiki. You see, you're gonna. Joram Kreskeri, hey, what's up? Thanks so much for being live right now. How are you doing? I'm good, Joram. I'm very much good. Today, I want to look for pumpkin leaves, and these are vegetables deserved by Africans. We Africans, we love pumpkin leaves more than any other vegetables. It's so lovely, guys. But if you are outside there, maybe if you want to grow it, thank you for liking, guys. Please hit that like button. If you have like a small place, like I can say, like a small place that at your compound, you want to plant this. If you buy pumpkin, please try to. Kuria Chaza is here. Send me some pumpkin. It is only leaves. They are not ready. They are not ready. Yeah. You're gonna try it to plant, because it doesn't need like a big compound. As you see, it has taken like a small portion. Just from there up to this over here, up to here. You see, it has taken like a small portion, like so. If you have a smaller like a compound, you're gonna plant it at the side, and the people gonna come it for you. They're gonna come it so that you're gonna sell for them, as I see. And if you go at the market, they like this portion over here. You see how many have I shown you? Like this one here is 10 shillings, and this is more, like this is 10 shillings. I know if I'm alone and I want to cook this, maybe this one will not be enough. If you are a bigger family, this one is too small, like so. If you have somewhere like a small portion, I ask you, maybe you go and plant. Maybe it's gonna be good for your neighbors also. They're gonna love it. That's what I can say. So we have another one there, but that one we don't need to pluck it. We are not used to plucking it because we want it to have some pumpkins. If you want it to produce a lot of pumpkin, you don't need to do what? You don't need to to black it like all time. You see, this one here has not been blacked. This one here, it has not been blacked either. I think my sister reserved this one over here so that it's gonna have some pumpkin. So as I told you earlier, it just needs a small space. You see, like this one here, this is the third one, but it is just take that small space like as you see. So guys, let me know in the comment section if you love what is at our farm. Also, we have star leaves over here. These are nice vegetables. We have also managu over here. This is managu over. We had planted somewhere, but it couldn't come out. I don't know why it could not come out. So I saw like there was a pumpkin over here. Yeah, this one over here. So guys, we have pumpkin. This is pumpkin over here. You see? You see? Orientation is locked. Rotate. Oh shit. I was trying to use orientation. So this is the pumpkin over here. You see? This one over here. So like this one we reserved it not to black the leaves if you want to eat. So my sister has not done that like this. Let me read the comments. Who? Farmer Isa, thank you so much. Doreen, welcome to the live stream. Farmer Isa, thank you so much. Chess is here. Chessy Cheza, thank you so much. Farmer Isa, Joram, thank you so much. Courier Charge, my brother is here. So this is how our farm looks. So star leaves is also vegetables. They are this is how they look. They are traditional vegetables also. These are traditional vegetables. This one also, it is so lovely. It is bitter, but that's the sweetness of it. This one here, they are a bitter, somehow bitter. Is it bitter? Yes, but then they are lovely. That is the sweetness of it. But you mix it with the amaranthus, and it takes like what it takes for some time. Like when it has brought out the flowers like this one here, that means you need just to remove them and then you plant another one. So you see we have like a lot of here we have the biggest banana over here. You see, this is very big, guys. This side is, but it is not that ready. Even myself, I can't carry this one when it is when it is going to be ready. I cannot carry it. We look like someone, we cut it into two so that you're gonna carry it. So also I wanted to look for some, guys, tell us where you are watching us from and also your time, because I see like the time now is the time over here it is 3:22. 3:22. The time here is 3:22, and that's how it is. The sky is glittering. As you see, the sky is glittering. So like at 6 maybe it's gonna rain. So what I have to look for, I also want to look for these vegetables that we call over here. We look for these vegetables. This is they are also eaten. The bean leaves, they are also eaten, guys. The bean leaves, they are also eaten. But I needed someone to black for me because the mama is not here. The one who is taking care of the garden, she's not here. So I needed also this one here. It's also, some other people don't like the bean leaves. They don't like it completely. I don't know why. But even to my side, I just want like a little because I don't want like a lot. I needed like a little so that I wanna cook for myself. You know, when you don't have vegetables, you feel like whatever you get, it's gonna be good for you. Maybe everything that is organic, it is just if like it is good for your health, as I can say, but then you don't need to ignore like things like these vegetables. You should try like everything. You should try everything. You should not ignore because they are so much lovely. Also, like this one next month, you know, you're gonna not pluck any vegetable from here because they are going maybe to have some flowers. Like I see others have some flowers already that I'm going to show you. You see, they have some flowers already. This one you see here. So in next month we are going to have like the month of October we are going to harvest. Maybe we are going to harvest. So this is also beans leaves that I'm just plucking. I need also to have this because I want to have like a mixture of some vegetables. So let me know in the comment section, guys, if you have ever consumed beans leaves. Do you love beans leaves? And this is how it looks. This an evening. It is the time, like this time for harvesting, time for looking for vegetables. You want to have like so I want to put it over here. Here it's just on the surface. The surface is so clean, guys. So sometimes let me know in the comment section, guys. Have you ever eaten beans leaves? Have you ever eaten beans leaves, guys, in your life? Because if you are my tribe, maybe you're gonna love beans leaves. Actually, you're gonna love beans leaves, and I don't know. And this is how it is, guys. So in Kisii, my mom used to cook this. My mom used to cook these beans leaves, and then she's gonna leave it for up to tomorrow. You cook it today, and then tomorrow you're gonna have it. You see that started putting some flowers. Maybe next month, I think you're gonna not pluck. So we want some vegetables from the like beans leaves. This is the right time just to pluck. Someone is calling. You bear with me, guys. Sorry for that. Someone was calling. Actually, when someone calls, it's hard like, guys. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to my life, guys. We are just looking for vegetables because it is time, like this time, and it is 3:27. Maybe you tell us where you are watching us from so that we move together. That's the show of love, and share this video in your community, guys, and I really appreciate it. So you see how it is over here. That is it. So this is for dinner. This is for dinner, and the farm is so like up to that side, and that's where we were plucking the pumpkin leaves over there. Like I've not come here for a week, like for a week now, like a month. I like a month, and this is how big it was. So there is a time that I was showing you someone left the cow over here, and it had eaten some maize. But you know, there are some things that you leave for God just to see what can do. Because if a human being, you tell the person that your animal, your cow is just spoiling, eating my plants, like, and then the person doesn't take an action, you feel like, God, what's happening over here? Sometimes it sounds like pain, and you are just working hard. You know, buying corn for planting, it is very expensive nowadays. 1,000 shillings for a packet. And if you have like an acre, I don't know whether you're gonna do what. I don't know whether you're gonna be able to plant corn because it is very expensive. The one that we had been buying for 350, it is now 1,000. Can you imagine? And someone comes with with this other cow just to graze your corn on your garden that you have worked hard for. You feel like, God, what's happening over here? You see, like those things that they bring, like people you may, like some crashes, as I can say, misunderstanding to the family, maybe to your family, maybe to your neighbor. Huh? This is what I've plucked. Let me bring it closer here. You see, this is how much I've plucked. Today, my stomach is going to be green. Oh, Jesus. So it brings some misunderstanding and some hatred. See, when someone doesn't do it, when someone you tell the person that your animal is eating my plants, like the one that you have worked hard for, you have hard worked, like from morning up to evening without having lunch. You are on the garden. Like there is a day that we were doing that. We were doing this work over here. We were weeding over here. We took like the whole day, guys. The whole day. And we were with someone now that we came to help my sister. You know, some things are like, they sound like so different. And you feel, oh my God. You know, such a things may bring some misunderstanding to people, some hatred, and they start saying that you are kwa Kiswahili nachiringa. You are posting. They say that you are posting about your farm. You see, sometimes things are not that good. And it goes along with the whole family, like from the family to family, from children to children, from parents to the children. There's so much pain, like, oh, I have found some. Oh, I can't find. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's a fruit over here. Who knows this? They call it bad. I don't know bad what. In my native language, we call it chin sobo sobo. Chin sobo sobo. They call it like bats, like bats. Bats what? I've forgotten the name, guys. I have forgotten the name. The name. I've forgotten the name. You see now the outcome. I don't know how is it going to be, because some doodles have started eating the maize. We need like to come and spray doodle kill. See the doodle kill? I don't know whether it is doodle kill or what. I don't know how we call it. You know, sometimes but there is a program that we went for training about growing some crops. You remember, forget about the agriculture that we did at school, but sometimes you have to continue learning if you want to be a farmer. You have to continue learning, like learning in everything, in every plant that you want to plant. You have to continue learning, guys. So I usually ask myself some questions. You know, if I had a farm, like a farm, and this one is not mine, guys, you know that. If I had like a farm, maybe a small farm that I'm gonna hold myself with, I'm gonna start planting like some vegetables. You know, nowadays vegetables has some values, like the traditional vegetables. It is rare just to find them at the market. So what you have to do, you have to plant them. You have to plant them, and then you feel good when you are getting your money out of your sweat. It sounds good. Then when you want to beg, and the people say like, huh, why can't she work hard? But still, you know very much that I'm just working hard. But then I want just to start planting like vegetables, because I need to buy like the seeds from the agrofit, and then maybe I wanna plant some vegetables, different types of vegetables for the change. I wanna start saving. Like I was imagining that maybe YouTube gonna be paying me in every day, but it is not happening because of the threshold. Sometimes it is not that to easy to reach the threshold. Whew. So guys, let me know where you are watching us from, and I really appreciate. And let's continue praying to each other, because nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy unless you have to work hard as yourself. You have to work hard and see what exactly you are preparing. Like my side, I have like tried like things, like I've tried business to open an hotel, and I had like failed. Anyway, I find that in everything that you do, you have to get someone just to boost you in everything that you do. You have to get someone to boost you. And even I have learned, like, even those people who have supermarkets, that's not one person. Guys, that is not one person. Those people have like some shares. They have like some shares. And then we say like, oh, someone has a supermarket. No, no. If someone has a supermarket, maybe they have some shares. Like you get some brothers. If they have a petrol station, those are brothers like working together. Maybe, and those ones, if they had like some people who are like friends, and they share some things, so that they open maybe a station like or petrol station, like as I can say. But I myself, maybe there are some millionaires over there, and people started from zero, like, and you just say like, huh, that person has come up just like that. And other people get some gold and then they sell and become millionaire like that. Maybe one day I'm just dreaming that thing comes to me. Wow, I don't know what I can say. And I say, oh my God, oh my God. Hey, you know, even farmers, even someone who is a farmer who is working hard, you want to be a millionaire out of farming. First, this one is enough for me. You see, this one here is enough. Now I have two different types of vegetables, but this one here I'm taking it to my sister. This one over here, I'm just taking it to my sister. I also want oh guys, as usual, please like this live stream over here. So we are live from our beautiful farm, our beautiful organic farm. Show some love, guys. It is very hot today. Even you can see my face over here, and the sun is just here. The sun is just over here. So that is why you see that my face is just like it is glittering, because today it is hot. Who knows whether Kisii is also hot? It's not like when you are at the coast. The coast is very hot. Like last time when I was at the coast, it was very hot. You feel like everywhere that you sit is not that comfortable. When you are eating, when you are having some tea, you are not comfortable in any way or another. Because we used to shower like 4 times a day. You feel like, oh God, who gonna turn me to the village? It was such a, I don't know what I can say, guys. So sometimes things are not that good. Things are such a like, as I can say, when you are used to the village, you know the weather that is at the village is not the weather that is at the coast. I mean Mombasa. Anyone who has been at Mombasa, I think Kuria Charger is at Mombasa now. I don't know whether he's out of that, out of there, because I had seen his videos from Mombasa, Pambuli, uh, at Public Beach, Mtwapa, and Nyari Beach. He was Nyari Beach last time when I saw him. So, guys, so it is time for us to, we are looking for food. You know, if I couldn't come over here, and the place I am, it's not, it is just far, like, you can take a motorbike, or when I'm coming, I want to spend like 1 hour walking. In fact, 1 hour walking up, down, across. It's only that I'm used to the village. So if someone comes from Nairobi, I don't think whether you want to take him, like African Diary, when she came to visit me at the village. You know what? A big shout out to African Dialogue. She visited me. We went to the buying center when we were going to what? When we were going to the to the waterfall. When we were going to the waterfall, you know very well, if you have not walked up, down, you feel like so tired. Even the legs are so much tired, guys. You feel like, oh God, who wanna take me there? Take me home, take me home. And then we didn't even finish even the day. She was just saying, oh, this is uphill and downhill. Guys, you have to be strong. We have to be flexible, like whenever we walk, you have to get used. Like my village is very tough, as I can say. Sometimes we go very far away to go and look for maybe black tea leaves, very far. And then you carry it to the buying center. You feel like, God, these things here. And Africa, that's what it is happening. Africa, the love of Africa, guys. So I think everyone, even some white people outside there, I think they have like, they're working at the garden. Specifically, themselves, they have some tractors. But us here, like at my village, we don't have tractors. I know that the farm, people are not having a big farm, like I can say. A small farm, like this one over here. But when you go to Nyaboans, they usually use animals to dig the pools. They usually use animals to dig. Also, they use tractors. But when I went to our farm, which is over there, my brother's farm, we used animals to dig. Animals to dig, and maybe you wanna use a tractor if you want. That's at Kulia's people. Kulia Chacha from Nyabo Anze, like Derek. Someone is, I don't know, friend request. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Jeez, when you are at a farm, you have to sing. You know, when you are alone, like now I'm just alone. You start singing, Jesus is the answer for the one today. Above when there is no answer, Jesus is the way. Jesus is, I'm blocking sukuma wiki. There are those ones that they don't eat bean leaves, so I'm gonna give them the sukuma wiki. They're gonna sukuma the wiki with this one over here. So that's why I have to look for vegetables, because we in our family, others they don't eat bean leaves. They say that it remains at the throat. Hi guys, but I'm going to boil it. But I want to boil it. If you want to, some people complain about sukuma wiki having some acid. But I saw there is a nurse who was staying at the south coast of Mombasa. She used to boil the sukuma wiki with a lot of water, like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes, you boil, and then she will pour the water. That's the acid. She used to say that if you are sukuma wiki wants, if you want it to be such a like yummy, like good, that it is not going to disturb your body, like adding some acids. She usually boils it like 5 minutes and pours the water, and then they're gonna fry it with onions and some some tomatoes. So that's a better way. Maybe I learned something. You know, if you stay with some people around, like some different people, like those big people, as I can say, you know, you learn some things that you never knew. Like, just even if they don't want to teach you, it's just your eyes. You focus on your eyes, on what someone is doing. When someone, at least more of where someone is cooking, you have to focus. You have to look. You have to watch. Like my boss used to tell me this. We used to cook with my boss when I was working like I maid inside someone's house. She was a Ugandan, and then if she's, I think she's in Uganda. She went to Dubai, but she went back to Uganda. We used to cook in the same kitchen. You know, when you cut for me some tomatoes, cut for me some onions, and then she tells you, now we start cooking. And then I used to watch, like when you are cooking lasagna, when you are cooking mashed potato. You know, when I come from the village, I never knew that you can smash some potatoes. Like it was another thing that I learned, like smashing some potatoes. Yeah, I never knew when you smash some potatoes, they are so sweet. Like they are so sweet, guys. So that's another thing that I had learned when I went just when I was working for someone as a house help. As a house help, I learned how to cook mashed potatoes. I learned how to cook liver. You don't use any tomato. Ha! Jesus, Jesus. And then people ask you, where did you know all this? You know, even if someone doesn't want to teach you how to cook some stuff, like, you know, even though there's something that comes just naturally, like when you are like the space of cooking. You see? Do you hear? Can you imagine the space of cooking? The space of cooking, I only mean that step by step, cutting, the sukuma wiki, cutting the onions, cutting the tomatoes. That's what I mean, guys. So those steps of cooking, even if someone doesn't want to teach you, you have to use your eyes. You see, the first thing, she has cut the sukuma wiki. The second thing, she has done what? She has cut the onions. She has cut the tomatoes. First of all, she has put oil on the saucepan, some onions, some tomatoes, and some spices. Which spice did she use to cook all these things? You can learn by that instead of going to classes. You know what? I learned some big things that you are supposed to go to to be taught at like a chef, but I learned through some eyes, smashing smashing potatoes, Irish potatoes. They are so sweet, but it is rare. When you cook it here at my village, some people will never will never be satisfied that they have already eaten something. They feel like they are still hungry. They are used to eating ugali. Like that's why I am looking for vegetables. Huh? You see? You see how much I've looked for. Now there are 3 types of vegetables. So guys, the roundup. You see? Do you know what is a roundup? Roundup, like when you find in your family, like you have like you're a family of 8. You're a family of 8, and in that family, you find that someone you're cooking cabbage. This person is not eating cabbage. Someone is not eating cabbage. Someone is not eating sukuma wiki, that is kale, like the one I'm plucking now. And then someone is not eating some other stuff, as I can say. You feel like, wow, how long am I going to be in the kitchen, guys? Cooking this vegetable, 3 types of vegetable. Huh? So guys, if you train if you want to train someone, if you want to train like your kids, please just train them to have like to eat anything, to eat like anything. What you bring at the table, just tell them that this is what I got today. You have to eat this. This is what I have brought today. This is what I have managed to get today. So that they may get used, so that they may know that my mom, this is what she cooked today, and we are supposed to have it. We are supposed to eat it. They're not going to complain unless you try just to explain to them. What are you cooking, mom? What are you cooking today? Gonna say like now sukuma wiki and ugali. Okay, you have to try to explain to them when they are just small, when they have started having food. Now, yes, you have to train them. It's not that they have to know that if this is what our parents have put on the table, this is what we are supposed to have. This is what we are supposed to consume, and their blessings. And they're gonna not give you some problems as they grow up. Like now, there's some people at my family. They used not to eat. They are not eating cabbage. When you cook manawa, they are not eating. Me, I'm not eating that. And I may wonder. And I'm asking myself, what did this vegetable do to you? Because the doctor has not told you that you are not supposed to eat this. You are not supposed to have this. The doctor has not even told you that. And by the way, how can doctors say that you're not supposed to have sukuma wiki? Because it is the type of how you cook the vegetable. Because if you cook it nicely, it's going to be good. It is going to be good for your body. But if you cook it in a way that maybe it's gonna bring some problems inside your body. As I know, as I learned from a nurse, she used to boil the sukuma wiki, and then she's gonna pour the water, the first water, and then she's gonna fry it with some tomatoes and some onions. And it was nice. She told me this is the best way. You know that's a nurse who explained to you that this is what you are supposed to do, and this vegetable here gonna not bring anything to your body like ulcers. People are advised not to eat beans, not to eat githeri, not to eat cooked bananas. You feel like God. So like here at the village, where am I going to get like good food to eat? Because that's what we have like. That's what we have like when you want to cook like banana, you see? Like this one here, I want to go with it maybe. Like this one here, I want to go with it at my home. So you find like when you cook it, when you remove the skin, like my nephew, when you remove the skin and you cook, he starts to do what? To diarrhea, like a tumbo. He has stomach ache, and there he refuses to continue eating the bananas that has been removed the skin. But when we boil with the skin, he eats the bananas and he doesn't feel anything. So we prefer cooking the bananas with the skin. And so that means that when you remove the skin, it brings some problems. But when you cook it with the skin, it shows that the skin is the skin of the banana. It has some medicine that cures that cures your body. Like the skin of the banana, when you boil it, it heals. Like that's what I had learned, that when you cook the banana with the skin, it is like a medicine. Because I learned that when we cooked without the skin, like frying it with tomatoes, it was like, huh. Now it is like it makes the stomach of my nephew some stomach ache. And you feel like, so you continue like learning, guys. It brought me to some senses that the skin of the banana is what is lovely. It sounds like it is a medicine. So just learn like that and go try. If you feel like you fry the bananas with some tomatoes and onions and you have some stomach ache, that means that you have to change. You have to change the formula of cooking it. You want to cook with the skin. You leave it, you cut it from the garden, like that one over there. You cook it from, you You cut it from the garden, you see, and then you take it to your home. You place it somewhere like so cool, so that it's gonna continue getting sweet. It's gonna continue getting sweeter, and the sweetest. So you're gonna enjoy it. So when I face this side, I feel like it is so hot. I get burned like on my face. So it is a very beautiful day. At least you have learned something. Like I wish I wish you were here at the farm, so that we continue learning like every day, every time. When you are a content creator, like I'm trying just to be strong because of the days, but I have learned that from the time I started YouTube, it's just 2 years plus. So a lot of things I've learned. I'm not the same like when I started YouTube, because I was like, I never knew how to do like some editing. For now, maybe I am just trying. I am just trying up to edit some videos for myself. Maybe if I get some money, maybe I'm gonna take it for someone just to edit it for me. But for now, I'm just trying. So I usually comfort myself that since I started the channel of YouTube, I've just learned like a lot of things, because I used to do what? I used to shoot a video and then straight away on YouTube, like you do, like you put everything that you have shot inside there in YouTube, and you just say, huh, when you want to watch. And also I had like no time like of knowing what is editing. Thumbnail was bad for me, but nowadays if I see that the thumbnail here it's not working, I usually change it to another one, and I see that maybe the video is just, viewers are just doing what, adding up. So I give myself a thumbs up. So you have to be is the outcome. You know, if you work hard, you feel like the outcome should be nice, the outcome should be good. But here at the garden, you see, it has started like, this shows that things are not that good over here. Like the doo-doos, not even the cows. Our neighbor's cow is also demolishing the corn. Like it sneaks here at the garden and started cutting the maize like this. And I see like if you cut the beans gonna not come up. At least the maize gonna just come up. So I think that God will do the will, so that we're gonna get some money just to spray over here, so that the outcome gonna be good. So guys, I was just saying that since like anyone, you know, when someone start, when you have like had a kid, and then from the first day you give birth to your kid, just from inside your stomach, since someone got pregnant, and then you give birth to the kid, and then what? The kid starts to like to sit, to crawl, and then to walk. That is like when you are working hard on YouTube. YouTube is a channel, and like I've seen like a lot of changes. Like even if I haven't like gone viral, maybe one day there's a time that is going to come. So, and I can say that God's time is the best. I don't want to force things, and because I say like my chance is also coming. That's what I usually give to myself. I don't know who gonna force things. You force things that you don't know. Like in YouTube, we don't want to force things. You don't want to force rich to be rich. If you want to be rich, maybe you go start stealing, and that's you can get yourself to some risky. You're gonna get yourself to be in a risky way, because you want some things in a possible way. I saw some people saying like, I am so like storing my things. How I went, I was in town, I was storing like, but sometimes I feel, these people maybe they are just saying like that, so that what comes. You see how it looks here? It's so much lovely. but it is so cool, as you can see. Here we have avocados over here. Today I don't have someone to pluck avocado for me, because they say that the market of avocado has gone higher, that has loosened its value, because a lot of people are having like avocados. So when you try to, that's avocado here, when you are trying to take it to the market, you find that the prices of avocado, one avocado we used to sell is like 20 shillings, 30 shillings. But nowadays they say that the value has gone like low, because a lot of people are like harvesting avocados. So like I want to just to live like, I wanted to start with maybe planting some spring onions. Spring onions, maybe they're gonna help me in a way or another, because I see how the one who are selling it at the market, like one stick of spring onions, they sell it at 10 shillings. You now see they sell it at 10 shillings. And I usually wonder, if I get a farm like, and I plant the spring onions, only spring onions and spinach, maybe it's gonna help me in a way or another. So, wow, it's gonna help me in a way or another. So I feel itch, but I need some advices from people. Like now, also I want to maybe get some money to start like rearing some chickens. Maybe I want to start like, maybe, one chicken here is like how much? 600 for laying eggs, and for a cock is like 1,000. So you feel like if I get like, I start like three chicken, they start laying eggs. When you have started something, it gives you a morale than when you don't have like nothing. When you have like a small, if someone has like these vegetables, as I can say, like the vegetables here, but because of too much rain, that's how you see it is like that, because of too much rain. So, but when you get the other vegetable that I'm going to show you also, maybe the star leaves, for those ones who are new here, we have also star leaves over here. And if you find like this one here, they are very expensive. You have to buy it for 100 shillings. That's when it is going to be enough at a family of 8 or 4 for 100 shillings. It's going to be enough. But if you are more than 4 people in a family, the vegetable of 100 shillings is going to not be enough. Maybe you add some meat. Maybe you add some meat inside the mboga, inside the vegetable, so that it's going to be enough for your family. So here in the village, like, people have like in a family of 10, like in the house now we are like 10, because we were 7, and then 2 kids came because schools are closed and they came to our home. So we are like many. So if you want to cook like vegetables, you're not going to cook only one vegetable, like now the sukuma wiki. Maybe you're gonna add some cabbage. Like yesterday we cooked we cooked the we cooked the cabbage, and then we cooked the kales. That's sukuma wiki, so that you're gonna be enough. And there you see that you are using a lot of onions, a lot of tomatoes. I don't know outside there, because but if you are a family of like 3 people, you wanna cook like one sample of vegetable, and it's gonna be enough. The one you preserve it for tomorrow, and then that will wanna be like all right. So sometimes, guys, let us give each other some advice, because the village is not only for me. Maybe one day, one time, I'm gonna also be found on town. Like, God willing, you never know what comes before the hands of God. Sometimes I usually comfort myself, oh my God, why is these things are happening? Why is this happening? Why am I not prospering in my life? I say, like, what? When I was out of school, I went I went to train myself as a secretary. So I wanted to work in an office. So there was this my in-law, the wife of my in-law. She said, "No, you are not going to do what? You are not going to train as a. You start with typewriting. Do you think that's gonna work? You start from typewriting, and you know you are doing what? You are paying for the money. My brother was paying for this, for the what? For the college. And then my in-law just ruined my life because she said that go and train for the typewriting. And there was computer by that time. There was computer as come. So she could have told me that go do this. You know, when someone wants you not to do what? Not to prosper in life, she's gonna tell you do this because she knew that if I worked, if I trained myself as a in computer science, maybe I could have been somewhere. So when you're finished from 4 and you see like you know nothing, and then that brought me just it took me just to go. I did the I did the typewriting. I finished the college, and then I said, this thing gonna not take me anywhere. I went also to that's a story that I'm telling you I have gone through. Like I left the college. I finished. I didn't even meant what is it? Eh, how do we call it? That was called Lifkins College. I finished the college. Now getting a job. It was another problem. You don't know computer. I came to do computer when the job was gone that I was promised. So I went myself to work as a house help now. That's at the cost. I worked for how many years for? Like 3 years as a house help. That's where I learned about cooking different types of stuff like food. I learned how to cook the food. I learned how to cook lasagna. I learned how to cook mashed potato. I learned how to cook what again? There are some different stuff that English stuff that I used. I learned out of my eyes. I was not even taught how to how to cook pasta, how to add cheese. That's where I learned all those things out of my eyes. You just you look at your eyes while the person is cooking. That's my boss, and then you put it inside your head, and then say that. And then she's gonna go away, and then she's gonna tell you, "Hello, how are you? How's your evening?" Start preparing pasta and I don't know what. Do you remember how we cooked it the last time? I say yes, and then okay, go do it. Huh. And then the how do we call it? Spaghetti bolognese. That's another thing that I had learned through what? Through just seeing how it is cooked. You know very well. You have to learn through. If you have an IQ, you have to learn through what? Through looking at some things. When someone is doing those things, just focus on what the person is doing. That's gonna bring some IQ. It's gonna make you just to know a lot of like things. Like now, in uh, in YouTube, I had been self-sufficient, like self-sufficient because I'm just not like near to a lot of people. Like in my village, like I don't have anyone like my village around my village. There's no one who has a YouTube channel. I try to explain to them, they are not, they don't feel like this. Once should join, I try to tell them that maybe these things are gonna help you just to learn some other things that you don't know. It's gonna take you outside. You're gonna have new friends from outside there. They say like, that thing is hard. And you know very well at the village, having data is a problem. Like to my side, I usually pray like, oh God, you have moved me all this far, but then what is happening all here? I usually comfort myself, oh God, maybe. Let me continue pushing on. Like my friend tells me always, my friend keep on pushing. One day there is a day. Big shout out to my friend over there, all my friends who keep giving me some comfort, who keeps on telling me that Grace, one day you're gonna make it. A big shout out to you all. And I thank God that you are there for me always, even when I have lacked the data, you are there for me. One day, all in another way or another, maybe one day we shall meet just face to face. And the other friends, I haven't seen them just with my face like this. Even on media, I haven't not seen them. They're gonna just say that, Gracie, just keep on pushing. You know, there is a day that comes. Because not all things, you know, there are some names that we are given that can slow your what can I say? That can slow your prosperity. You know, there are some names that we are given, and I usually complain to myself, which kind of name was I given? Is it for retaining myself or is it for prosperity? Because I usually say that, you know, there are some names that you are given and you feel like, oh, maybe my parents never give me a good name. And there is a name that people are given like Bahati, you know Bahati. It means blessings. Bahati, when someone is called, hey Bahati, you know that person, that person is just has a lot of blessings because of the name. Also, you outside there, if you have a kid, just just focus on the name that you want to call your kid, because also those names, they usually retain our praisings. Guys, please go watch on that also. Those names that you give to your kids. Hey, you call your kid Thunder, and she's gonna be thunder all outside there, or thunderstorm. Hey, you're gonna wonder what types of names you are calling your kids. But myself, I have my name is Grace, and then there's a second name that is from the family that we Africans, we are given a family name. Like my name is like Kerubo, and then that's why I call the next name like Kerry. So I was given that name. When I ask myself, what does that name mean, Kerubo? So I urge each and everyone out there, please go see. Just may these names that you give to your kids, may it remind you that maybe other names wanna retain your children for prosperity. Like, you just call your children simple names, those blessed names. Like, you see, it's gonna be good for us. Like now the kids that are growing, don't call your child angel. Maybe it's gonna ruin the child because the child is not an angel. So guys, in another way or another. So if you're outside there, guys, thank you so much for having with me. Thank you so much for being with me all the time since we started the live stream, and I really appreciate we have like done it 1 hour, as I can say, until I'm getting banned. What is the time over now? The time is 4:14. 4:14 from my African, that East African time. So what we have at our garden, we have some bananas, but this one is not from my sister. This one is from my in-law. This banana here, they are from my in-law, and up to this side over here. You see, up to here you can see like it is a boundary. Can you see? All here up to down, it is for my in-law. So from this side up to the other end, they are for my sister. So I usually love her when I come over here just to help her. That's what brings over me here. Because she tell me, oh, my sister, come and help me because she's sick, like the hands are not working. Like now, 2 years, like she has not worked on the farm. She used to be hard working, like I can say, because you can see from the farm. You can see from the farm, she was hard working in the whole of her life. Like, she was hard working, like I can say. But in other words, there are some enmity, or maybe in African women, maybe there are some things that are gonna ruin your hands, because people in Africa, like in my county, as I can say, maybe to the people who are planting tea, because of maybe waking up very early, like 6, you are at the farm blacking tea. There's that water, those moisture that you find on top of the tea leaves. It makes your hands just to be like what does it? What is it? Very cold. Like even your legs, it makes you very cold. When you are out of the farm, you take to the buying center. From the buying center, you don't want to know where it goes, and then you go back to the farm. Hey, you see, I think that's that hard working. It makes someone just to do what, to like to work hard until to an extent that it's gonna make you sick when you are going to be old. Like I don't want to say that you don't work, but then you have just to work while you wear some heavy clothes. Some heavy clothes you have to wear, like a jeans from inside and another one from up, and then you go to the farm to brag tea. Can make some sense maybe. And then when you come from the farm, you go and cook tea. Tea which is hot, you're gonna have it, or drinking chocolate, whatever what you get at your home. It's gonna make you just to be normal. Like in other case, I don't know. Maybe you wanna let me know in the comment section, guys, what you feel about maybe to be a farmer, because I mean that maybe one day I'm gonna be like fetching my money from the farm. You see, this one here got fallen. Like they left it over here because of when it rain. It is too much rain. That's what happens. It's gonna fall like the whole. This is finger millet, guys. Finger millet. Oh, this over here. So, guys, what I was saying, I'm just saying like this. One day, one time, when I am going to have my farm, I'm full happy that there are those people who come from outside the country. They have spent like 20 years in the U.S. Someone has spent like 15 years at the U.S. And then you find that when she was there, she had been buying some farm, investing on buying farm. I was so happy about that because I myself I have that opportunity. If I have like a farm, because I know I learned agriculture, also I'm continuing learning. I feel like one day I should have my own farm so that I would just invest some things like planting some vegetables, a lot of vegetables, those ones that other people around me that they don't have. Like a lot of people in my village, they have like a lot of tea leaves. So to my side, I will not plant maybe tea leaves. I'm gonna plant like other vegetables, different types of vegetables, even tomatoes. In case of people going from, where they get tomatoes from? Far away, like near Nairobi. That's where they get tomatoes from. So if you plant like some tomatoes like over this farm, all over here, like you keep on changing from down there up like the whole farm planting for the tomatoes, you'll see. Oh, this farm here, you plant some tomatoes, and you know very well that when I went to the market like yesterday, it was like 5 tomatoes, like 4 tomatoes at how much? 30 shillings. That means one tomato is 10 shillings, 10 Kenyan shillings. That means that when you plant like tomatoes all over like 1 acre, you're gonna earn like a lot of money because you're gonna sell it on retail, you're gonna sell it on wholesale to those people that are going to sell on the markets maybe. So that's I keep on just rounding up my brain. Like if I was privileged, if I was given that small chance like that, maybe it's gonna make me like someone. Oh, I have to work hard if I have a farm like my own farm. Huh. God, can you praise me with a farm? Because someone who has a farm and someone who is employed at the office, this person who's working at the farm, she is earning a lot like than someone who is in the office. Like one banana over here, you're gonna sell like 500 shillings. It's gonna go in 700 shillings. It goes up to 800. You see this banana over here. When you sell it to someone, it goes up to 800 shillings. Even this one over here. So, like, if you have a lot, like, there are some people who come from Nairobi to come and buy some bananas over here. So, like, you're gonna sell it for wholesale, but you don't want to know how much the person outside there is going to sell for the banana. It's not your business, because I've already done my best. I've got my profit from here at home, because the profit, the things also gonna give you the profit. If from the farm you're gonna imagine and put the things in order, so that if I don't get the profit from Sukuma Wiki, which is here, I'm gonna get the profit from the other stuff, like selling the bananas. So you're gonna do like I usually say that mixed farming gonna help you. So if I don't get the profit from Sukuma Wiki, maybe I'm gonna get it from the spinach. Also, the spinach is very expensive over here at our village. Maybe even if you go to the and you know, at our supermarkets here at the village, they don't sell like stuff like vegetables or oranges. No, they don't sell like those perished things, because the supermarket is near the village. So there is no way out they're gonna sell vegetables inside the supermarket. That means that if you want vegetables, you're gonna go to the farm. Maybe if you have it at your farm, you're gonna sell it on retail, you're gonna sell it on wholesale. So that means that if I sell it on retail, that means I've preserved the profit already. If I sell it on wholesale already, I have known that this is what I had used over here. So that's what we had learned when we went last time to a seminar. Like, I learned some other things, like if you go to the market and you find that there is a lot of sukuma wiki at the market, that's what we learned. There's a lot of vegetables. You're gonna just imagine that this vegetable is going viral at the market. So what I do, I'm gonna go and plant the same vegetable, the same kales. If it is spinach, I'm gonna go plant it at my farm, because I know that at the market it is a lot. So I run out of the market, I go to the where they sell seeds. I'm gonna come and plant, because I know that the vegetable that is going viral in some time, it is going to be scarcer at the market. So it's gonna give me a chance just to sell it now that it is not going to be there on the next month maybe. So that's another thing that I learned. So guys, I really appreciate the support, and I love you all. If you are taking your time to be here, I also have not had any lunch, like, so, because it is 4:23 and I have spent like some time with you, and I feel so blessed, because you wanna do a live stream and you find that you are talking to yourself. So I can imagine how you have taken your time like this. So there are some people who are just dropping in and going out, but then I wish you all the best wherever you are. Happy Monday to each and everyone. Oh, today is a Monday. Yes, yesterday was a Sunday. And God bless you wherever you are. May we continue praying to each other, and God be with you in all the days of your life. So, may you have a very wonderful day. God bless you. I can't imagine, guys. So, it is so lovely, the nature, the love. We shall continue learning. If I get something small like this, so do I need a contribution? I'm asking myself a question. If someone feel some heart, like wants to help someone outside there, if you want just to contribute so that I can buy a small farm, you're gonna see the outcome as from the title suggests. How is it, how will there be, how is going to be the outcome? God, I pray that God will give me that chance one day, one time. So guys, God bless you. May we meet in another live stream. So the weather is like this. Actually, no one told that about the time at your place where you are watching us from. If it is East Africa, if it is West Africa, and that's how it is. That's how our farm looks over here. And it's like, if you know the village, that's how it looks. That's the love of our beautiful farm over here. So, oh yes, guys, something went wrong, and I'm really sorry for that. I pressed something there. Let me read the comments so that also the 20%. Maybe that's why it went off. So guys, let's meet in another live stream. God bless you. God bless Kenya. May we continue praying to each other. I need some water. My throat has dried up. because I had only tea in the morning up to this hour here, because maybe getting lunch at the village is not that easy. You may find that we have bananas, but people, maybe when you have something like a lot at your farm, it doesn't mean that you love to eat every day. You feel also that should I get a different thing that I should change to the food that I have. That's what is here at the village. You can't eat bananas like every day, so you need to change the menu. So thank you so much for those ones who supported me. Thank you for liking. Thank you for you have subscribed to the channel, guys. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. God bless you. God bless you. The network, even the phone is overheating. So I'm ending the live stream. Bye. I love you all. Ciao ciao. Let's meet in another live stream. I love you all. God bless you. Bye. Bye bye. Bye.